Oh my God.
Yeah, guys. I welcome you guys to this episode of Have Some Speed podcast. We are joined by a very, very special person. Of course, the problem now is that we're shooting with just one camera. I wish we were shooting with multiple cameras so that I could do the introduction before that person gets to speak. But now they are saying, except we just play the audio first. Then they will now show the video later. I don't know how that is going
That's
to be.
too much wahala.
On God. But yeah, man, see, the truth matter is that, when you're around people with different type of talent, the air, everything looks
changed,
different,
yeah.
like everything just,
The vibe is different.
yeah. Like when I was with you guys, the air was whatever.
What are you trying to say?
Very
Let's
blah.
correct this.
But
What
then,
that
like, after I came inside the room and Shewa was in the room, I'm like, okay, there is talent in the room. And then, guys, listen, we are here with Adesewa. Man, I bet you guys are supposed to clap for her.
Yes,
I don't know,
clap.
man.
You
Like,
might
you guys are
want
supposed
to
to,
You self clap.
you guys are supposed to clap for her. Like, you guys are supposed to clap for her. Like, you guys are supposed to. Give her. Listen, I know that, our podcast is viewed by so many people, and then some people might not know who Shewa is, but I believe...
You don't? You don't?
Please,
no.
please,
Oh,
please.
no.
What should we do to them?
Oh, no.
Relax.
It needs to be updated.
Relax.
It needs to be updated. Come on.
I don't even know who I am. Please, just
No, I
You're
beg.
too humble. You're too humble.
I beg. But yeah, Shewa is, in fact, describing her as just an artist would be like an understatement. Like, I listened to her music all through, like, while preparing for this podcast. And then the first time I actually got to meet Shewa was last year. And funny enough, like, we both have the same, like, some people, you can meet them somewhere. And then, like, they don't remember that you met them there. You understand? We got introduced by Kelly at an event last year.
Kelly Cash. Shout out Kelly Cash.
Kelly Cash, he's going to see this. Yeah, we got introduced by Kelly Cash, and then she was like, Kelly was like, oh, this is the next. He mentioned somebody. And then I'm like, okay. Because I had not seen anything she had done.
Plus, you were busy.
I wasn't busy.
You were all over the place.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
I dislike this kind of. Now she
I
was.
saw you all over the place. You were like here, then there. You were like.
Oh,
are
okay.
you
So the thing is that evening I had a party.
Yeah, I
So I
saw
was
you. I
promoting
saw
the
you
party.
there. Exactly. So you were
Yeah.
busy.
Did you come?
Yes,
Where you there?
for like a few minutes.
So what happened?
I had to drive my friends back to Toronto now. See, I have
These are
responsibilities.
the issues. You are doing mommy duties.
I have responsibilities.
No, you are doing mommy
Actually,
duties.
because they were sleeping in the car, so I guess I was doing mommy
Okay,
duties.
exactly.
Yes.
But yeah, and then I think after then I got to listen to, like, I connected with her on Instagram through Kelly as well again, and then I just started playing some of her songs, and trust me, like, awesome stuff. I believe that you guys have
Fire.
listened to it.
What?
So listen,
hasn't?
Shewa,
Yes.
basically, I should be the one to do this introduction, but I don't think I'm going to do justice to it. You understand? Because of your prowess with regards to music right now. Like, I'm not flattering you. Like, I'm just being honest. You understand? So I believe that you do like several. Your music prowess, spans different. I wouldn't say domains now, but I think it's just best for you to introduce yourself.
I actually
And
believe
then
so.
people will get to know you. And then I'm sure that while they're listening to this, they're already searching for who you are.
I better go.
Yeah. And then, please, I know that holding the mic can be strenuous.
It is.
Yeah.
It shouldn't
But
be.
yeah.
No.
I will just assume I don't know what that is. But it's fine. So yeah, Shewa.
It's because of gym. It's because take a mind from
Oh,
the
no.
gutter.
Mama is
nobody
not in the
wants to
gutter.
cut
No.
Nobody was got out
I was,
just now.
I was not. You see now, I did thought it was gym too. I thought it was dumbbell, but go ahead. Yeah.
You see, he was right about not doing me justice. He was very right. So my name is Shewa. I am a musician, a singer, songwriter. I play a few instruments. I attempt to play a few instruments. I'm also an audio engineer. See, there's way too many things I do.
Exactly. You see what I couldn't have done.
And guess
justice.
what? I'm now.
An actress.
No, I'm amazing. Too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can add that.
I'm not interested in your sarcastic feedback.
Yeah, like, the only thing I could have said was, oh, she's an artist. I never knew that she does, like audio, this thing. So like I wouldn't have done justice really.
I totally agree with you.
I didn't know she
She
do that.
does
You've known me
audio
for how many
engineering.
years? For
I
like,
actually didn't know, like, bro. I'm just so focused on your music because music is
those
so
music
good.
you heard, I would engineer.
Oh yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
For real?
That's some sick shit.
That's nice.
That's some sick shit, man.
Thank you.
Honorable shout out to you.
It's not easy.
Nah, it's not
Yeah,
easy.
but for real, though,
It actually
like,
is not.
everybody knows you first and foremost because of your music.
Yes, true.
Like, trust me, I've listened to your sound. First time I got introduced to you by Kelly, he said this person sounded like, or this is the next this person, and I'm sure that so
I
many
know
people,
who like
so many people,
I've
no,
said
no, no,
this.
and I'm sure that so many people have said that to you as well.
Too many.
And one thing about me is that I dislike being in the shadow of people.
I appreciate you. I say that every time.
You understand?
Yes.
Like, that is why I don't want to mention that person's name.
Thank
Because,
you.
and I'm sure that when people go to listen to her song,
You would think the
Yeah,
same
that
way.
person's image will come.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
like, no, like, I don't want her to be, in that person's
Yeah,
shadows.
true.
But honestly, like, when did you realize that you could sing?
I don't even know if I have to sing, honestly. I
From
don't even
the
know
mother-
to
from-
know.
from the
Auntie,
womb. It's always
Auntie,
from
we
the
can
womb.
see your
No,
Spotify.
I'm
Relax.
serious. I'm
Oh.
actually serious. Honestly, okay. So I started singing about 6 years ago.
Wow.
6, 7 years ago.
What do you
thereabout.
mean? Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't even like singing before. As a child, how would I put it? My dad would put me in the choir as punishment, just to because I didn't like it. For a month, I would have to go to rehearsal, sing on church Sunday. I'm like, oh.
I just knew you would be in church. Like,
Why,
it's always a thing. Like,
No, that's the thing. I was there for a punishment for a month.
Oh.
That was it. That was all the choir I did. And
Are
I
you
was there
serious?
reluctantly. So I could not really stand. My dad played Logudube every day. So I was like, it's okay. But then a few years later, something drastic happened to my family, and music was what actually saved me. Literally, saved my life. I was actually dying. And then I asked my grandpa to get me a guitar, because I was like, this is my bucket list to learn a guitar. So I learned the guitar, and I was playing, and apparently my mental, how will I put it? So I had injuries in my body that were not healing.
Yeah.
So apparently I distracted my mental from my physical. So the moment I put my brain to something else, my body was healing. Then I got better. And the first song I sang, that video still kills me to today. This is
Also, you made a video of the first song.
the first song that I rehearsed on the guitar was a Miyoku song.
I think I know this song.
Oh, yeah,
I hope
sing
you don't know
now.
it.
Why?
Oh,
Oh, no,
you
I
know it.
just flashback because I
hope you
remember
don't know
her singing the song.
Oh, okay.
I hope you don't know the song.
Have you seen the video?
I think I have.
Is the
because
video
it
The
means
public?
video
she-
is
Is it
off.
out there?
The video
it
is
means she
off
said
on social
Miyoku.
media.
I just said, I know I have. I'm trying to. It's been a while.
Please don't remember in
It's
Jesus'
been a
name.
while.
No, but sing
Everything is off
what
social
song is
media
it,
because
though?
it's terrible. What was I again? I don't know. I think it was
Oh, okay.
Miyoku or Perusia. I don't remember. One of them. But that was the first song I learned on the guitar, and it actually saved me. And since then, and I was not really a good singer. I just knew how to make sound from my mouth that would go be on key with the guitar.
Yeah.
And I was also a bad guitarist. And the guitar I was learning was a guitar that was far. I don't know how to explain it. The strings were far from the fretboard.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if you guys. I don't know if.
No.
if
This
the
guy,
layman-
this guy has a guitar. So
No.
like,
The layman. I don't know if they will understand.
Layman,
I don't know
child.
if they will get it.
Yeah.
It's harder to play and it doesn't
It's very,
sound as...
so you have to press it all the way down.
Oh, okay.
So I had calluses on my fingers, that's normal. But I kept playing, and then one time I sang for a friend of mine in Lagos, and I can't forget this thing. He said that you're a sorry excuse for a singer. I can't forget it in my life. I will never forget it. And I actually reminded him one day, he was like, I said this, I'm so sorry. I'm like,
Give me this person's
Yeah, sorry.
address.
Baba is Lagos.
actually it pained me, but I cannot believe it because I also was not a very good singer, and I knew it, but it's different when somebody else says it to you rather than you know, right?
So 6 years. That's 2018.
2017, 18,
2017, 2018.
Yeah, that's about
So-
the same time.
Of course, because some personal things happened to you, music was sort of your way out
Yes.
of it, and then you recorded your first video. So when did you when was that first day you stepped into a studio?
I remember. It was my very close friend. I don't talk anymore because I left Nigeria. His name is Joel. He was in Futa. He was actually, I wasn't doing music at this point, but I was in the studio with him and he was recording somebody else. He and somebody called Wozy, Super Wozy. They were recording together and I was just like, this is so cool. That's when I actually took interest in audio engineering.
Okay.
But the first time I recorded a song by myself was 2017. Was about my dad.
Okay.
Who had died. I wrote a song about my dad. And then I shot a video for it. Right now I cringe hard at that video.
Oh, the video that you scrubbed.
No,
Intentionally
like a
scrubbed.
proper
Okay.
video, like a proper video at the beach with my friend Days. Oh my god, I'm just like, I used to be that skinny. That's what I remember.
Literally.
Like I was like, you mean my legs were that tiny before?
Yeah, you were actually very slim before.
I was very skinny. I was just like, you know what? I don't think I want to go back there. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
But I remember the video and I was like, Jesus.
So this means that you intentionally decided to record the video.
Yes.
And like intentionally decided to
Record the song?
record the song.
Yeah, it was
as
about
well.
my dad, so I had to write about it because most artists, not even musicians, most creatives always find a way to like.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't express what they're feeling.
Yep.
So they sing about it. Like me, they broke my heart 4 years ago, and I'm still writing songs about it now. I have
You
like
know what?
I can
albums
feel
worth
it.
I would
of
like to you. Let me tell you something. When I listen to some of your songs, in fact, I even have somebody see. There's somebody I need to ask you who that person is.
Oh my god.
Who is Adedipo in Laruge?
That's the thing. Now that person actually was meant to be a feature song with my friend Dipo, but he got married and then he got distracted with the wedding or whatever.
Okay.
I'm happy for you. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for giving me the full song. I mean, it was my song anyways, but like he was on it and it just made sense to use him as a reference since he was going to be on the song anyways. But the person who was meant to, the person's name, I can't mention that person's name anyway. Yeah. It's a popular person. I don't want to.
Out there before
I don't
they
want
bring
to.
lawsuit
Not
on you.
me, on who? No, not me. Oh,
Okay.
please, I can't do. No, I just don't want to give them unnecessary.
Credit.
Yes.
So you say your dad played Lucky Dube. Sorry, Jerry.
Yes,
you
he
said
did.
you said your dad was playing Lucky Dube.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what kind of songs you listen to like growing up because I always believe that some of the activities you partake in growing up affect or rather influences
Well,
some of the things you end
are,
up doing. You
yes.
understand? So what songs were you exposed to? Because
I
trust
am
me,
a
I was exposed to so many songs. I was exposed to so many songs as a kid by my dad, and I still listen to those songs, now. So, like, what songs were you exposed to, or did you hear in person that has shaped the type of music you do now?
Prisoner.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, no, he didn't really shape me because I stopped listening to his stuff because it was just bring back memories of my dad back, and it's just like it's a sore spot. But recently, I actually downloaded these songs like just yesterday, so I was like, let me actually like push through that barrier of just because he's a great musician.
Yeah. Fact.
Ain't no being no girls anymore. Prison. No, I remember. I can't forget. No, like I won't say it shaped me, but I don't think in my beginning life, I don't think any kind of songs shaped me. It's just like after I started liking music, I started listening to Asha's first album. I liked her album, but I did not know most of her songs.
Yeah.
Yes, so, but I don't know. At least the people I like are all dead. Like all these dead musicians, like jazz, Nina Simone, Amy Winehouse,
Okay.
Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Like heavy jazz musicians. But as an Afro person, you also have to like infuse the Afro
Little
sense
bit.
to it.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like I've left your question. What was your question again?
No, like, my question was, like influence, from the songs you
Influence.
listen to.
I feel like everybody. There was this thing I went for last year where this girl, you asked another person, what's your influence? And she was like, nobody. I'm like, that's not possible.
It's almost impossible.
Like, you cannot.
Like, what is that?
Even if you hear a song in passing,
Yeah.
your subconscious will keep a note of something that you will come back to. Like, oh my God, I heard this before. Those movement, what's it called? Deja vu movement have actually happened some point in your life.
Exactly.
So definitely, I definitely have influences, but I cannot pinpoint which one because it's like so many influences.
So what type of music would you say you do?
Afrosoul,
Okay.
Afrosoul, Afropop.
Okay. Do you think
more soul than
you
pop.
might delve into
Afrobeat.
something else? Yeah.
There are so many Afrobeat artists right now. I don't understand what else I have to say that they've not said.
Well,
What are you
I have
doing?
I have a quick question.
No.
Hey
Because-
guys, I have a quick question.
Yeah,
for you.
go.
Like you said, you like learned how to sing song like yourself. Like, did you do like voice training? Like, what did you do?
I've never done
I was
that.
going to
I
do
really
that
want
this guy
to.
has spent over
Are you
4
serious?
years, 4,000 years.
Oh,
Training
voice
his
training.
voice.
I've
You
never.
know.
I want to get into it because there's
Like,
never.
you
Oh,
have
you
an
still want to get into it?
Yeah, there's never a limit to learning anything musical because you can never finish learning. You hear one thing, it's like 6-4-5. What the hell is 5-8?
So you singing now is without no
I've
training.
never. Even when I sing, I just wake up. I'm like, okay, I have an event today, and I just go.
Go and do it.
Yes, but if like a big event, sometimes I just do like some. I go online on YouTube. I'm like, what can I use to train my voice for a performance? And then I do that, and I get there, and
That's impressive.
No, that's some next level thing. You know.
Yeah.
it is.
Like really, like
Because
people like myself.
Please.
I hear
Who's
Seti's
talking
voice.
about your? Who's talking about your voice?
No. My own self. People are eating 10,000 hours. I have to trust me. The amount of hours will not be here. If I start
That's the
to
thing.
train.
Singing, anything art, not even just singing, anything art, especially the talent, is also a skill that can be learned.
Yeah.
Like if you actually put the hours,
Yeah.
and guess what, you're already a grown adult. You have life problems. It's not
Exactly.
enter your head again.
Exactly.
As a child, like Sister little girl right there, she would definitely learn something if she start now.
Yeah, it's fast.
But like, the way I'm like this now, I want to keep learning the bass, but like before you know, I have a 9 to 5. I'm like, Jesus Christ, maybe we actually have time to do that. So,
True.
so don't say yourself. Don't say yourself.
Wow, she just killed your aspirations.
The career has ended even before it started.
Even before it started. Man.
But honestly, so when did you move to Canada?
September 2021.
2021. So you mean that you had started singing in Nigeria?
Oh yes, I was actually I went to I had big shows, I had big concerts. Like I was a person like if you could not get the artist that would know what to mention.
You already mentioned that.
Oh,
But go ahead.
if they couldn't get her for show or people like Simi, they go for like the
Next.
at this point.
Next
So
one.
and then I would actually get like a little part of money that we would have paid them for those shows. Like all these office events were actually a lot in December in Lagos. Like you go to their offices, you sing for them, they clap, they laugh, they dance, and then that's the end. I actually had good shows. Like my first show. Oh no, I don't want to jump the gun. Next question. I'm not jumping the
Talk
gun.
about your first show.
Okay.
What was it like? Because
Okay.
I've seen like some of your videos, and then you I wouldn't say you have stage fright. Or
I
do you
don't.
have stage fright?
I wouldn't say I have stage fright. I get nervous before I go on stage, but I always cover it up by making jokes on stage, and people laugh. And then when they laugh, it
You
eases
feel
me.
comfortable.
Yeah, it makes me more comfortable. Like I always have like convos in between my sets, and it's actually I don't even try to. It just happens natural, and it's very very funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even that funny. Why are you people laughing? And then they start laughing again. I'm like, why are you people laughing?
But your first show,
My
what was
first
that
show.
like?
Hey, I was in
What
University of
was
Lagos.
the preparation process like first?
There wasn't.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was a show in Lagos, Unila, called Entertainment Fiesta. I was there as an usher for the event. We had actually done
Oh,
the
you're there as an
train-
usher.
Eh,
You're carrying plates.
yes.
Okay.
And letting people no, please it's not usher now. That's catering.
No, you
Like
can
showing
carry
people
plates
chair.
as
Where
usher.
to go?
I'll show you where to sit down. Don't go to church.
No, you can also carry plates as usher.
Alter ego.
So I was there as an usher, but I was by the stage with, like artists and telling them when to go in or not. So they had booked this lady was meant to perform. She was another singer in Unilag who did not come through. And then people were like, I've seen you play guitar in Love Garden before. I was like,
Oh, no. But you were there as an usher, though.
yes. So people, but then there's somebody else to be like a transition because what's going on next was what's the guy that sang? I'm on the coding level. What's the name again? Sir?
I'm on what?
Slim Case.
Oh, okay.
Was it Slim Case? I can't remember, but it's one of the extra musicians. I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody that they needed to fill a space for before he got in. And then they were like, I was like, not me. My guitar is not here for starters, and I'm not dressed for the event. So, but I was.
But how did they know you could sing?
Someone had seen me performing at Love Garden.
Okay.
Sometimes I just play because there's this place called Love Garden. Like you just like
Yeah.
sit down and play guitar or do whatever the fuck you want. Whatever you want
Yeah,
to do.
but-
Okay, sorry, I didn't know if I could cuss. So I had to go back to my friend's hostel. I borrowed a clothes from her, and then I luckily had my guitar at her place because I was sleeping over in school that night. So I took the guitar and I ran back to sports center. And I was like, this was a stage with like thousands of students, by the way.
Oh wow.
And then they were screened outside to people that could
So you were in
that could not
school
get
back
in.
then?
Yes, people who could not get into the hallways outside with big screens.
Wow.
And I was nervous. I was like, my first show in front of thousands of people. Like people started their first show like 10, 5 people.
You're not even
The
prepared.
caveman's first show was like very scanty people. Like so, and then I was like, okay. I got on stage. Oh God, I can't forget the experience. That's actually where I met Kenny Black because I was the host for the show.
Oh, okay.
So I got on the stage with my guitar. People were like saying, "No, you're throwing bottles at me. Get off the stage."
No, stop.
Are you
Dead
serious?
ass. Like, see, you know, accident. Actually, I feel like most Nigerians don't really appreciate acoustic music before they sing it.
Oh,
Like, before they're
okay.
like, oh, you're about to come and bore us to death. Like, get off the stage.
They
Like,
didn't even know who you were, and then they were already throwing bottles.
that's the thing. Nobody knew. Nobody
Wait,
knew what
this
the
was
hell
this
it was.
before or after you started singing?
This was after.
No,
This was like a
nobody-
year or two after I started
Nobody
singing.
really knew her like that.
Nobody would know me because I was ushering at the event, for God's sake.
Okay.
The person who gave them ushering job knew I could sing, but didn't give me the singing position. So they were like, no, can't forget it. My legs were shaking, and like, what, just push through. First thing, my guitar was not distuned on the stage.
Shit.
I was not doing dun, dun, dun. I was not tuning my
Be
guitar
like-
on the stage.
No, but it's important.
Yo,
You have
because
to.
I was rushing there and we're not throwing bottles on the stage. And then my guitar was not set. I just looked because the good thing about big crowds is you don't see anybody's faces.
Yeah.
You just see that they are
See
good.
heads, yeah.
That's it. Now I feel like I'm more nervous about crowds that are very intimate because I can see them looking at me eye to eye. But this one I was like, whatever. And then I started singing. I started with the song "Location" by Khalid,
Oh, okay.
and they went silent, like dead silent, and then they started shouting, and I was like,
As in shouting like, "Ooh!"
yes.
like cheering you and shit.
Yes, I have a video on my Instagram somewhere. And then they were shouting, and I was like, okay, I guess this makes sense. And I just kept going. I went for I did a mashup of like popular Nigerian songs. And people like, for the moment I left that hall, till I got outside, I was just getting compliments.
yeah?
The people who saw me on the screen, I said, were like, I saw you. You were so great. And I'm just like,
Don't celeb. Don't
From that
say
day-
no. Like,
that
yeah.
day
At
I
that
got so
moment,
many shows.
stardom was born.
Yeah.
I just felt like that was like, that was huge. It was actually huge. And from that day, I got so many shows in school, outside school. My first show was actually, it just like threw me into it. They didn't even practice with people.
But will you
like
say
5, 10
will you
people.
say it paved the way for you?
I would say
Because like was it after that you were
PTSD, give me
getting
PTSD, that paving
were you getting like
It's
were
giving
you
me
getting like more like were you getting stuck after that?
So remember, I've told you that.
No, it's because of this conversation online. One person before
Paved the
other
way for another
person.
person.
So it's,
Switches, I mean,
it
check
gets
the
me.
time. What's the time? 20 what?
24.
Okay, good.
So no, I don't think so. I mean, during that time at where I was at, most likely, but like after I left Unilag, no, not really, because I'm in a different country. There's nothing anybody can really do for you here.
Yeah, so you then moved here in 2021. Was this after or before you had dropped your
No,
your
I
album?
finished 2020. Oh, what you mean the event, the show?
No. So like your album, you dropped your album
Here.
in 2021.
Yeah.
So you dropped it here.
Yeah, when I got here.
Honestly, like how. So we're having this conversation while we're coming here, in the sense that most Nigerian artists that are here sometimes have to go back
Go back to where?
to Nigeria
Go and do what?
to somewhat blow. We've noticed it with so many people. Tiwa Savage, Davido, Tenny, for some reason.
Like
they
it's
had
not
to-
how you want to sing and like
And blow?
not go there and vibe to it.
most like
Most
we
likely.
think like because we've just seen a trend.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Do you think that? So the first question is, why did you even move here?
My mom guilt-tripped me into coming here.
What do you mean?
She said she's alone and
Oh,
we should all
okay.
come. I mean, my mom has been here for like since 2016, so she just said we should all come. That she's by herself, and I was like, oh, okay, fine. So I just took on my life, updated it. But you know what? I'm glad I'm here now because this Nigerian prices are scaring me. The things I'm seeing, I'm like, sardine is 1.4.
Right.
Bruh,
It's scaring me. I'm like, Mommy, thank you for bringing me here.
That's a lot.
I don't think I'll be able to afford to live in Nigeria if I was. If okay, I might have made it. See, I wouldn't even know because I can't make speculation on things I don't know would have happened. But with where I was at when I left Nigeria, I wouldn't have been able to afford to survive in Nigeria. I would have probably been anorexic because I wouldn't have eaten anything.
Are you serious?
It's
So
expensive.
you then moved here and then you released your album.
Yes,
here.
I did. I was just like, I just needed to just get out of the way. It was too much, just on my laptop. I was like, just drop it for dropping sake.
Are you signed to any
No, I'm not.
record label?
No,
do you
I'm
hope
not.
to be signed to any record label? Or do you want to become like, do you just want to do an independent
I
thing?
think, honestly, with the way things are, I think like independent musicians are better. Like if you have like a distro deal, people will distribute your music. That would be better to have, in my opinion. I don't think anybody else should do this. But
Yeah.
But like a record label, it has to be a good record label.
So
a label that's done
if
their
Empire
own shit.
comes with like
No, that's different.
$50 million and
So it's
says,
not even
"Shower,
it's not just the money, right?
Okay, so what's the
Some
what's the
record
issue?
labels that are in the same place I'm at. We're just starting together. I don't feel like I want to start with a record label.
Oh,
Because
okay.
where I'm at, I've already owned my craft in a sense. So I
That's
don't want to
real,
now
yeah.
start from with you again. So if I even if they come with down money itself, I will still do it because they already have their shit together. They already have where they are going. They have their things.
So if a
together.
Don Jazzy comes to you and says, "Listen,
100%. Don Jazzy has a good track record with artists. And he's a great person, personally. Also,
But then it
Have you
still
met
depends on the deal. Like, it still depends on the deal like they give you.
yeah, again, not just the track record
nobody's
at
going
all."
to take a 5-year record deal. And even if people do, there should be like some kind of like loophole you can get out of because anything can happen in 5 years.
Okay. Speaking about your music and then the creation process, first of all, I would like to start with the what's the name? The covers. They're actually very, very interesting. Like I've seen like a couple. There was one. This guy is not a human being.
What?
So there was one like you have very, very interesting covers. Like where does the inspiration of those covers come from?
When I say interesting, to me, it means I'm saying that is weird.
No.
When I say interesting, so do you think
No. I just think that they are out of the ordinary and requires more thought. That is what I mean by interesting.
Oh, I see.
You know, regular people. Some people like they.
Like you?
I don't know what that means, but
I see you throwing shit.
some,
She's trying to
listen,
bully
man,
you.
like, she's just throwing me under the bus, but it's fine. No, but like some people they go like the art way. Like you just basically see like some art on their like for their music covers, for their album covers. But for you, I believe your album, I think it's your album, it was like the back of your head. Like am I right? Or it was
No.
another song.
Oh, I just changed the picture for that. Oh, that was a picture for something else entirely.
So what inspired that?
That picture?
Yeah, like the
A
back of
particular
your
picture?
head. Yeah.
Oh, I give credit to my friend. I mean, both of us, honestly. My friend LS, his name is LS Olisa. He took the pictures for that. It was meant to be for my concert that I had last year.
Okay.
So I needed to change the picture because I used to go by Sharon, and I rebranded to Shewa because I am now a huge Pan-Africanist.
Pan-African.
Plus
Okay.
the fact that my music is also not, in as much as it's English, it's also not sung in an English way.
Yeah.
And does not give off English vibes. You can see that there's Afrocentricity somewhere there.
Yep.
So I decided to rebrand to Shewa. I did Shewa, just Shewa actually. And let's just take off that picture. So I just put that picture just for putting sake. Another example of that would be when artists used to say their name in the beginning of songs. Tiwa Savage.
Oh, okay.
Or it's done Baba. Like all
Don
this
Baba G.
yeah, it's just equivalent to putting your own picture because people know you, but
It's like a tag.
yes, people. Oh, your question was about people going to Nigeria to make it.
Yeah. Like
I don't want to. Are
you going to like? Do you think you're going to like have to go to?
I don't
go
think
back
I
to
would.
Nigeria
If you notice, these people that went back to Nigeria had already made a name for themselves in that country
somewhat
first.
name though. I don't know. Was Tenny that big? Like,
I don't think was Tenny somewhere else when she went to
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah. Then
She
he had
was
to
in the States,
come
though.
back
In
to
the States.
Nigeria.
Was she doing music in the
Yeah.
States?
She was
think
doing.
she was.
I think she was in
doing
school. She
comedy.
was in school because
But
she
no,
graduated.
I think she got a deal with Dolo. That's when she came back. But she started doing music at somewhat.
But that's the thing. There's a difference between to do music and doing it commercially.
Oh yeah.
So she might have because Brittany actually vibe. She doesn't like she just doing it for fun. Like but
Yeah,
like
she's not doing serious.
not like for fun, but like she has fun doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
She
So
puts
she
her
will not
personality. in
yeah,
it.
so she will not really like she won't really focus on.
Yeah.
And I saw that she just graduated from where she was going to, I think like 4 years ago or something. So that time when she was in US, she probably had other things to do.
Yeah, she was
And
doing.
if our opportunities brought her to Nigeria, then that is what you should. But the truth is, most people that go back to that country, it's either it's not working for them at all, or they've already made a name for them here, and then they go back there.
True.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I've seen.
No. I think you're right.
I don't think I'll go back to Nigeria to try to, because for
It
one,
depends,
I think my
though.
crowd is here for starters.
Well, it depends.
Oh,
though.
okay.
You might get like how I put it now. For example, let's say you get big here and they're like calling you back to Nigeria to give you
perform.
like a big gig.
Oh, definitely. Why not? 100%.
Yeah, so like once you go there and you perform and people start like vibing with you, you know, sometimes you just go back there to like, you know, to show your face,
Oh,
go to the clubs.
100%. No, but
You know?
yeah, that's what I know. But like, not just going back to relocate because you're not making it here. But definitely. But I think my crowd is here too because I noticed that white people like my stuff more than other black
And I'm
people.
your fan.
Are you
so-
serious?
Yeah.
Yes, they actually they like
Is
it a
it
lot.
that they like your stuff because they see it, or and most of us do not see it? Because I believe like if you have most of us that get to see like the kind of music that you do, I think you would have more people like us.
I agree with that, but it's
Yeah.
also like it's like a trident at this point. Honestly, I agree with that because I actually don't really put much effort into pushing my stuff because, for one, I know that
Or you don't put
Africans-
much effort.
I don't really put much
Why?
effort. I don't know. I just don't.
You enjoy doing
I don't
it.
have avenues to do that for starters.
Okay.
Like I don't have avenues to do that. But I also know that Africans generally like to dance, and I don't make dance music. I actually recently had opportunities to perform at a big concert, a very big one, that's happening next month. And the promoter of the show said to me that my genre was not good enough for the stage. That is one of those
That's
kind
very
of
that's very rude.
That's
limitation that
crazy,
I
man.
That's
experience.
very
I experience that kind of what's it called, limitation every time. So I would not. So even if I was known, they still wouldn't like let me do it because of they're limited by their idea of what good music is.
Has that made you consider changing
No,
or adding,
no,
learning?
no. Find another one. Definitely not. But if I'm in a studio where I'm going in that direction, I would do it, but I'm not going to do because somebody
Because
said
of the okay.
no.
But
like,
okay. I have a question for you. Let's say, for example, now a big label comes to you with a big deal. You sign the deal and everything, and you don't have much flexibility over your songs, right? And now they're trying to like.
I think she's going to have to discuss that before she signs.
I was
anything
about
with
saying that
Libra.
like why would they come to me? Like I feel like for starters,
Exactly.
I have this thing in my head.
Because it happens, you know.
Wait, I have this thing in my head where people are always talking about when it comes to like people, they'll say I want they will tell their girlfriends who are fat to get skinny. I'm like, if you want then just go for a skinny girl. Why tell the fat girl to go skinny for you?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. If you were looking for that, then go find that. Like you know what you saw that you came to me. So I understand. I'm flexible with my sound, but I hear when people tell me to do it. It's just like during the lockdown, when we were told to stay in the house. I'm a homebody, but I was angry with the fact that I had to stay at home.
Yeah,
So if someone is telling me that my sound is not good enough and I have to add something just for, like, my sound is an acquired taste, honestly. Like people who get it. Like I think that's everybody's. Every artist, they have their own crowd.
Real.
People that do reggae have their own
Yeah.
crowd. People look at this girl, Georgia Smith. Her song, they're kind of in the same line, honestly. But UK people support their people like heavy.
Yeah.
Irrespective of
they
their
go out.
genre, they
They
go
go out
all
well.
out for them. And Nigerians, if you're not making Afrobeats, they just put you in the back.
That's true.
Like, and this is from my experience, and I'm a girl too, which is also another disadvantage for me too.
The one example that we're
It is.
talking about was that Rema when he started versus now.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was doing Spider-Man. Now
I
he's
actually
doing
preferred
more
his his rap EP. I love that EP so
Yeah,
much. Like,
I
I know
actually
all
do.
the lyrics on the
Actually,
song.
okay, no, I don't know.
No, I love that.
No, my
I
sister
love
loves
that
that
EP.
song. Yeah,
Oh, I love the EP. No.
But do you know, do you know I asked you that question
Another
because I had an artist and like we signed the deal and everything was going smoothly. But like eventually they started like, oh, we need to commercialize, we need a commercialized song, or we need this,
Yeah,
or
labels
we
do
need
that.
that.
They've
Labels
always,
do
guess
that,
what?
you
Guess
know?
what? Guess what? Labels have known this before they came to that person.
Yeah, sure, 100%.
Yes. So I want you to know what you're looking for
So
before you come.
I'm
to me.
saying if you were in that situation where you signed the deal, everything was good, but at the point where like, oh, you know what, we need to start making,
And then get me a
this kind of
songwriter
song.
and then another person write it for me and I'll sing it.
and you do it.
And I'll do it, but you will not force me to go out of my comfort zone because of what like what you want me to do. Like if I'm in the scenario where I can do that, which I can. I have Afrobeat songs actually. The one with Caveman is an Afrobeat song.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other
I
ones
love that
have-
song, by the way.
That was mad.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
How
love
did
that.
how did that collaboration come
Yes,
about? The one with
please.
Caveman.
How did that happen?
So the Cavemen have been my friends for a while, and how did it even happen, Seth? I just went to the house and I spoke about, we're just talking about like working on something. We're actually just messing around, and then Kingsley, the one that plays the bass, is Kingsley.
Yeah.
And then he started playing the keyboard first, and I just kept writing the song. All the instruments were we recorded live, by the way, like all the
Oh yeah.
Oh,
all
okay.
the percussions.
Oh wow.
Benjamin
Yeah.
played everything. I played some. It was actually a very fun session. And then we were writing the song, and then we just came up with it, and we did it in a day, actually, like less than
Oh
a day.
cool.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
And then Kirsten misplaced the file,
That's-
Wow.
Oh no.
but he still had the export the WAV file basically.
Yeah.
But the whole project, I don't know. I think his laptop had issues or something. So the song is not mixed at all. The ones you've been hearing,
Are you serious?
it's not mixed. It's just volume balance, and that's it.
Ah,
That's
So
it.
so like
Damn.
there was no like
that's legendary.
like lawyer talk and all that. It was just like vibes and you
Lawyer
guys just. I mean, like to come and sit down and percentage.
No.
Like, we'll drop this song.
No,
That kind of thing.
No, definitely not. Like we're not making the songs for benefit. I feel like people who actually enjoy music don't think about the money part. I personally, if money comes to music, like great and fine, but that's not why I'm doing it.
So if I come to you and be like, okay, I have an artist, and I want you guys to feature in the music, you're gonna be like,
If I like the song, I'm definitely doing it.
mm.
If I like it, but if I don't like the song, I'll probably do something stupid on it. And I don't want to go into the song and then
Yeah.
ruin it for them.
Speaking
that's
personal now, what's something that challenges you daily?
Waking up in the morning, I find it hard to stand up from the
Stand up
Is
bed.
it because of winter or what? Like, is it
No,
because it's cold
it's
or
because
what?
I do way too many things. Like I'm practicing, I'm recording, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to work. Like my life is I just have too many things to do.
Yeah.
But another thing is having good songs. Like with the way things have been arranged for me lately, I find it hard to find time to actually write songs.
Mm.
But the times I find are like 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm just like, oh, song idea. And next time I'm up to 5, and I have work at 10. So I'm sleeping. I'm just like, I'm just unarrested. Like, but yeah, that's like the huge challenge is just the fact that I'm not able to be, what's the word, creative as I would like to be.
Yeah.
Because of the,
Other
because I have to pay bills.
responsibilities.
Because I have to.
Yeah, right.
It's not balance me.
So
I'm
what?
not
Do
my
so
mama's
of course,
house.
like it goes back to what we were saying. Like what? Like if there's a way to elevate all those responsibilities, some of those responsibilities, like the bills part, and allow you
sugar
to
daddy.
devote. It's not bad, Silas.
I joke. I joke. I joke.
Silas and say cheese are up.
I joke.
They're on the sugar daddy website.
I joke. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold up. The website was Sugar Daddies.
SugarDaddy.com.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No. So like, there's actually a website for.
What's it
No.
called?
Hold on. There's a website for celebrities to sign up and influential people to get in, and then regular girls just get in.
Are you
Regular guys
serious?
can't get in. Yeah.
Regu-
Like it's a dating
Damn.
app for celebs and girls, regular girls.
That's wild. I feel like I don't know a lot of things. My God. I was joking. I don't want Sugar Daddy, please.
Well, I thought you were talking about seeking
But
arrangements.
what I've actually done is I've saved. People are not serious. People are not serious. I've actually saved a lot of money that I think when I'm ready to quit my job, I could, and I would to be able to like pay my bills and still have time. For that. That's
Yeah,
where
that's
I,
good.
I want to get to that point where I'm like comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you wish like you had started all of this earlier, like your music career?
I think it started for me when it was supposed to, honestly.
Point. Word.
You are just on
Let's
serious
go.
with- I mean,
So if you had started, of course, like I
I started
think
before
the
it would have been because of
personal,
money. Yes.
yeah, the
Which is why
personal
music
account
is
was
more
what.
personal to me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is more personal to me. I'm not attaching it to material things, but what it makes me feel. I have cried to my own music before, and I'm like, how the hell did I come up with that?
That's real.
Like right now, I'm
Yeah.
working on an album, and it's only about like what I went through in my previous relationship.
That's giving some Taylor Swift vibe.
Like how many heartbreak have you been
Only
through?
one. That one has lasted me for
Was
years.
that was that deep?
It was.
You know how big you
I
still.
No,
Heartbreak
it
can
was.
move you.
This
experienced
one,
it
this
before.
one, this one
Heavy
almost moved me to
breakfast.
death.
Are you
This one was
serious?
bad.
No.
This one was
Yeah.
bad.
Oh shit.
First and last in Jesus' name.
How long was the-
I'm just asking now.
See that eye? See that eye?
That could that look could
No,
kill.
that was eye of death.
I beg you, please.
But
hold.
which artist do you hope to collaborate with? You've collaborated
Obamjaya.
with who?
Obamjaya.
That would be mad. I
Okay.
can see that.
Obamjaya. Sims. I love Sims. Oh my god. Little Sims. I love her. I honestly like to collab with Asha at some point, just so people can rest with the comparisons.
Exactly. But so we're speaking about that shadow thing. Like how do you feel when people compare you
I
to
feel
her?
sometimes it's a compliment, sometimes it just makes me feel
I don't think I don't think
sometimes
people understand
Yes.
if they've never
Yeah,
been
yeah,
placed in the shadow of somebody.
of somebody else.
Yeah.
I think you're just like watering down my own what
Exactly.
I have done.
Exactly.
Somebody, because
exactly.
well, like when I see a new artist, that people are like, oh, sounds like, I'm like, just say the person sounds like the person. Like, stop trying to find similarities. I feel like people just need to find a ground just to understand you.
Yeah.
Like they need to find a buffer just to get your brand, and that's not fair to you that I've put so much work into it. But it could be seen as a compliment.
Yeah.
It could be seen as a compliment.
So you're getting into stardom
Yes.
and you're a fine babe. How do you balance? And of course now, you have a bit of following online.
Yes.
How do you balance all of this with dating?
I don't.
So you know
You're not dating right now?
you know these
No.
streets. So
Yes.
What
so
do you mean?
I
Like-
don't, because I have goals and I know for a fact, I know myself. I get distracted. I would get distracted. So I need my foundation to be so strong that it can't be wavered.
okay.
Because my last relationship, I lost my personality. I don't want that to happen again. I need my person to be there. I need my art to be there. And then that cannot be a compliment rather than what I live for. But I just need to just be like part of me.
So you're not in the market.
I don't know. I am and I'm not. I'm not looking for it, basically.
Okay.
But if you see it, if it comes to you,
If it comes to me and it makes sense, most likely. If it doesn't make sense, I'm just like, no.
So what's your next performance? Like you spoke about your album.
Oh, I have one with Johnny Drill.
Oh,
In-
Johnny
Ooh.
Drew.
Oh.
Yeah, Johnny
nice.
Drill's
Like, when's
Toronto
that?
and Montreal. June 9th for Johnny Drill
Awesome.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
Montreal is May 31st, I think.
Also,
I'm anticipating that.
no,
So am I.
Montreal?
Shit.
Montreal and
Some
Toronto.
shit.
Man.
Like how's the preparation for that coming? Though?
I'm yet to start. I'm just like mentally preparing myself.
How does family feel about?
My
you
mom
doing
loves
music?
it. She's always like,
Does she come?
come
Like
to my
has,
show.
has she ever
to
come
my show."
to any of your shows?
She came for my concert in October last year, but she's been asking me to come since, but I've just been like,
How about your siblings?
my sisters are also very supportive too.
Yeah. Man, guys, you're already knows to shut down. We should
Yeah.
have said earlier. But yeah, Shewa, thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you. Don't shake me like a
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, man.